I'm unhappily yours, Locum23. You're joining me for BloodBound, Book 2, Chapter 12, The Island. The party at Dracula's castle is in full swing, but you've just discovered he's in talks with the Order, and the troops are here for you. You rush into the ballroom and quickly make your way to the others. Amy, are you alright? What happened in there? Deets! We don't have time. The Order, they... Amy, slow down, catch your breath. You fumble with the eye and shove it to Camilla. You've got it. I knew you could do it. What about Dracula? That's what I'm trying to tell you. While I was in the room, I saw his walkie-talkie and a voice talking about troops moving into position. They mentioned Camilla and Adrian by name. Guys, Vlad is working for the Order. No. That bastard. That's how he evaded capture for so long, by cooperating with the enemy. Selling out just enough of his own kind to keep skating free. This party, it could be a trap. Which means we have to get the hell out of here. When I did my research of the castle, I saw an old system of tunnels beneath the grounds. It should lead to the city. Then let's get moving before Dracula realizes the eye is gone. You all sneak out of the ballroom and onto the castle grounds. Adrian signals you to duck behind a hedge. Peering around the hedge, you see a dozen soldiers in familiar Order armor advancing on the castle. Perimeter check laid clear. There's so many of them. Look. He points to the man leading the troops, grizzled, bald, and sporting an eye patch. Elric Balthazar. That's him, the leader of the Order himself. Eric Balthazar. Adrian clenches and unclenches his fist, glaring at Balthazar and the soldiers. Camilla puts a hand on his arm. We could kill him now. Cut off the head of the Order. And the Hydra will grow another. Besides, we can't take them all on. We need to escape with the eye. What about the other vampires in there? They couldn't take them without compromising the mission. This is a small strike team. They're just here for us. Adrian wavers a moment, his shoulders stiff and rigid. Fine. Where's the entrance to the tunnels? You see that fountain? It's just past it. She points out a fountain made of black marble and carved with the decorative ravens. It's between where you're hiding and where the troops are advancing. Let me guess. We'll have to be sneaky. Time for some tactical espionage action. Less chatting, more creeping. You look at the formation of hedges before you and the tree to your right. Hurry behind the tree. You dart towards a tree and accidentally step on a twig. Crap. You duck behind the trunk as a couple of soldiers veer away and towards your hiding spot. I heard something over here. Please go away. They walk around the tree and spot you, and then go down with strangled cries as Adrian takes them out. We can't afford any more coming this way. Right, sorry. The group creeps closer towards the fountain, though they are still troops in your way. We could either go to the left or to the right. Which way is better? There are soldiers in either direction, so it's hard to say. There are bushes to the left that we can hide in and wait for them to pass, or we can try and run across the lawn and duck behind the fountain. Go to the bushes. I'd rather not risk running without cover. Let's go to the bushes. You all wait until a couple of soldiers pass and quickly move for the bushes. Almost there. You dive into the bush just as another wave of soldiers passes by. They didn't see us. Camilla gives the all clear, and you all stealthily make your way to the fountain up ahead. You press your back up against the side of the fountain, catching your breath. Now what? The tunnel entrance should be just ahead, behind those shrubs. Hey! So pretty much it didn't matter. It really didn't matter. An Order soldier has found you. Oh, The Order soldier aims a crossbow straight at you. Kick her leg. Point the thing elsewhere. You kick her shin hard, making her lose her balance as the crossbow bolt goes flying high above your head. Adrian quickly chokes her unconscious, lowering her quietly to the ground. Badass. Let's just get to the tunnel before more come. While hurrying to the tunnel entrance, Camilla rips an entry shrub away, revealing a hidden dirt passage. Quickly. You crawl into the passage, scrambling with your friends, and flee into the night. Sometime later, you reach Camilla's office and collapse, holding a stitch in your side. That was awful. Do you think the Order just left when they realized we were gone? Let's hope. That bastard Dracula. Nothing ain't worse than a rat. Seriously, someone needs to make sure he gets what's coming to him. A vampire. Working with the Order? It makes me sick. I'm going to kill him. That's a promise. He paces restlessly, fury still hardening his face. Camilla drags out the Book of the Blood. Adrian, right now we have to focus on the tomb. And thanks to Amy, we have the eye. Takes the eye out of her pocket, and the rest of you gather close. Amy, would you do the honors? Sure. Carefully take the eye from her, and then open the Book of the Blood. Just as you saw in the memory Seraphim found, you hold the eye over the blank page of the book, and reflecting a red light. I see something. Through the jewel, you see careful lines of a map drawn on a blank page. It's showing the location of the tomb. Remarkable. That's some straight-up Indiana Jones-ish right there. So where is it? It looks like it's on a tiny island off the coast of Greece. Mydiea? On it. Lily opens her laptop and types quickly. That's strange. It says the entire island is owned by a company. Labras Industries? As she says it, Camilla scowls and Adrian's expression hardens into a grimace. Damn it! What's wrong? Labras Industries is a shell company owned by Balthazar. So that means the Tomb of the First is under the Order's controls. We never get a break, do we? That we do not. You and the others leave Prague behind as you turn towards Greece, the location of the first tomb. As Adrian's private plane streaks towards the sky, you collapse exhausted into a seat. I feel beat. Running for your life tends to do that to a person. But at least we got out of there before the Order found us, thanks to Amy. She squeezes your hand affectionately, and you shoot her a small smile. What does this mean exactly? Dracula is, well, Dracula? He's really influential, isn't he? It means that he knows where a lot of European vampires are hiding. He can feed that information to the Order. I've sent out warnings to all my contacts, but it might not be enough. I think we should focus our anger elsewhere. I know what he's doing is terrible. We should really focus on the Order. Once they're incapacitated, Vlad won't even matter. That's true. He's not getting off the hook, though. Cowards like that, they need to pay. Everyone is silent for a moment, reflecting on what happened at Dracula's castle. So, not to be that person, but Amy, what exactly happened with you and Vlad? What? Did the distraction go well? Well as poisoning a vampire could go, I guess. I'm glad you used my method. It definitely wasn't easy, but I got a strange satisfaction out of it. I would too, if only I could have seen the look on his face once it hit him. You look out the window as Jax takes out a sword and starts to sharpen it. Looks like the second time he's sharpened his sword for no reason. Over-sharpening your sword actually will dull it and cause it to weaken. So, Greece, what can we expect? Olives, wine, divine interventions from Mount Olympus? I was thinking more in terms of the Order. Adrian, you said their leader was at the castle? Eric Balthazar, yes. Although why he was there, I can't guess. Maybe he personally wanted to take us in. What? Like we're on some sort of VIP hit list for the Order? It sounds cool when you say it out loud, but the fact that it's probably true is not cool at all. Who the hell is Balthazar anyway? No one fully knows, other than he's a very rich man from a long line of men involved with the Order. He could be like Langdon. Rich guy with a fixation on vampires? Sounds familiar. Balthazar is different. He's committed to our extinction, not pandering us to crowds. Max grunts and sheathes a sword. Well, whoever the bastard is, I got steel with his name written on it. That's my Jax. The plane rumbles forward, flying deep into the clouds. You settle back, resting your head in the crook of Adrian's arm, and sleep. Soon enough, you and the others speed along a dirt road in Greece in a rental car. I can't believe we're in Greece. I've always wanted to come here. Right? This is like a dream come true. Can you guys pay attention? We're trying to plan a mission here. You're no fun, Matsuo. Because we're not here for fun, we're here to... Takes a deep breath as if preparing himself for what he's about to say. Infiltrate an island controlled by the Order. Somehow. Mila, who's driving, shakes her head at his tone. We have no choice. It's the only way to get into the tomb, which is situated on that very island. If we're going to get a stake to kill Gaius, we need to get in there. Hey, I have a question. How did the Order even know the tomb was there? It's not like the Eye or the tomb or tome. I don't know. They're an ancient and powerful society that's been around for forever. Maybe they torture the information out of someone. Clenches his fists as he says the word torture. Try not to flinch as you think about Seraphim. In any case, it's the only plan we have. If it means to get to crack some Order skulls, I'm in. While they chat in the front, Lily continues to press her nose to the window, fawning over the view. Yes, look at that view! Hills as far as the eye can see. It's almost like Kansas or Colorado. It's so pretty. Let's look at Mila and Jax. Well, Lily's excitement before leaning forward to better hear the others' conversation. Depending on what happened to Vlad's castle, we might get lucky and not run into any troops. They might be on the move or dealing with the aftermath of a raid. I hope you're right. I'm itching for a fight, but I'm not looking to get killed. While the others continue to talk about your plan, you sit up straighter in your seat. So, how exactly are we planning to get into the Island of Mydiea anyway? I have an old contact here who we're staying with. He should know how to get us into the Order's compound. Who is he? His name is Elias. He's one of us. Can we trust him? We don't really have a choice, do we? Jax grumbles something as he crosses his arms and sinks deeper into a seat. Five of you drive for a little while longer until you eventually pull up in front of a scenic coastal villa. This is gorgeous. Oh yeah, let's get this party started! I'll get the Uza. Who's in? Camila? Camila stares blankly at Lily until Lily rolls her eyes with a sigh. Alright. Guess our vacation will have to wait until after we save the world and whatnot. As you get out of the car, a tall, bearded man approaches your group with his arms spread. Adrian Ryan, my beautiful friend. It is such a delight to see your smiling face again. Ah, you as well, Elias. The two vampires shake hands in a friendly manner, Elias clamping Adrian's hand in both of his. These must be your compatriots. Come. You must be starving after your travels. Follow him into an outdoor seating area with wooded chairs around a table laden with food. You didn't have to go through all this trouble. For a friend like you, it's not enough. It's truly an honor to play the host again. Well, you certainly are a gracious host. Letting a bunch of strangers crash at your house is awfully kind of you. Ah, but it is nothing. I welcome the company. In any case, we're all really grateful. I'm Amy. Pleasure to meet you. If you are a friend of Adrian's, I will die for you. Hopefully that won't be necessary. Thank you for hosting us. I know it was last minute. Nonsense. As I said, look for any excuse to host visitors, especially ones as beautiful as you are. The others settle down with wine and nibble on snacks that he's provided. So, Adrian tells us you're an expert on the Order. How do you know so much about them? Adrian clears his throat. Elias leans his elbows on his knees as he gazes at all of you. Because I used to be in the Order. Jax tenses, and you notice his fingers twitching towards the sword. Adrian notices as well and fixes him with a stern look, shaking his head. It was a long time ago. It was the late 1800s, to be exact. But you're a vampire now. Assume that's why you're not with them anymore? Elias nods, his eyes distant as he recalls the past. We were in the middle of a raid that went terribly wrong. One of the vampires cut me open and left me to die. But another vampire found me and I pled for my life. He turned me and saved me. That may sound like a callous question, but why? To this day I do not know, but by all rights, he should have just finished me off. I assume it wasn't easy to become the very thing you've been hunting. No, my friend, it was not. But eventually I learned to be grateful for this second chance. And obviously you couldn't rejoin the Order. Not if I wanted to keep my head, no. I had no choice but to hide from them, becoming the very prey I once hunted. Do you like being a vampire? He thinks of your question, tapping his fingertips together. You know, I think I do. I like the way wine tastes better. I like the cool breeze at night. I like how much faster I can run and deeper I can swim. Although it took me quite a while to get there, there were many years of grief to get through first. That's understandable. It was such a big change. To put it mildly. And I don't know that I'll ever get used to drinking blood. I got used to it real quick. That's because you're accepting. Elias came to America in the early 1900s, where we met. I figured, why stay in Grace when I have all this time to explore the world? Adrian was a good friend to me during my years in America. I fell in love with the country. But I also loved my homeland and decided to move back. Since then, I've been trying to keep a low profile, staying out of the Order's ways. While keeping tabs on them, of course. Naturally. Is that why you know so much about Mydiea? I used to be stationed there. When I was in the Order, I can tell you about the ties where the best spot is to moor your boat. And the compound? It's nothing really. They own a small manor on the island that doubles as an outpost for the Order's elite. What about the rest of the island? Most of the island consists of sprawling ruins, uninhabited. There's a mountain too, that's about it. So, what you're saying is the island doesn't have much value, other than the tomb. Exactly. It shouldn't be too heavily guarded. So, what do you suggest we do? Elias leans back at a seat, taking a thoughtful sip of wine. Here's what I'm thinking, my friends. We sail under the cover of darkness, ambush some soldiers on patrol, take their uniforms, and slip in. Sounds pretty solid to me. It's risky, but it's all we have to work with. We need to get into the tomb. There are no better options, I'm afraid. I figured this would be the easiest. We appreciate any help you're willing to provide. Of course, but first, we need a boat. Points at Lily and Jax. You two youngsters seem capable. Go along the coast and see if you can get us a boat. Sure. What are you looking for exactly? One that won't sink. Very specific. Lily and Jax take off, leaving you, Adrian, Camille, and Elias. I think I'm gonna take a walk through the vineyard. Clear my head a bit before we head out. Hold me down on the beach. I need a moment to collect my thoughts. You notice that both of them look sorrowful, haunted, troubled. This is your chance for a private moment with Adrian or Camille and a chance to get to know what's going on with them, and show them how much you care. I'm gonna have a drink with our new friend here. He kinda looks like me when I had my beard. Yes, I have a tummy too. It's okay. It's okay if you have a tummy. You settle into a plush outdoor chair as Elias pours out 2 glasses of wine and hands one to you. So, my beautiful friend, do you like my villa? It's so lovely. I just wish we could stay here longer. Oh, as do I, but I understand the bitter construct of duty. He sighs and sips on his wine. Oh. Are you afraid the Order will find you? I mean, you're so close to one of their outposts. So long as the Order is around, I'll always be afraid they'll find me. And one day, I know they will. That is simply the reality we must live in. But at least I know how they think, how they work. I'm sorry, that must be just so difficult. It isn't easy, that's for sure. Been a moment in companionable silence, enjoying your wine. May I ask another question? Of course! How did you come to join the Order in the first place? Ah, I thought this might come up. As a young man, and young men are so easy to radicalize. The Order is very good at what they do. The propaganda, the fear-mongering, they painted the vampires as other. According to them, with this terrifying aura was a force that couldn't be understood. Violent beasts that preyed on us, our wives, our children. And so the Order existed to put a stop to it. They needed us, they said, to keep their world safe. They pulled out all the stops, huh? I'm afraid so, and they fell for it. And so many of us did. We all wanted to protect our families from these terrible beings we did not know. When we were initiated, I can barely remember it. There were just so much anger and fear. They would flash sketches of monsters before our eyes, yelling at us to kill them or be killed. It sounds like they brainwashed you or something. It's one way of putting it. Elias looks up at the starry sky, regret in his eyes. I committed atrocities in their name because they told me I was doing the right thing. Because they promised glory and purpose. But I received none of that. Just a cold, hollow existence, and an eternity atoned for my sins. I'm so sorry. Waves a hand as if to dismiss an apology. At least I have my villa and wine to drink, and olives to eat. It's a simple life, but a good one. Two of you gaze off in silence, enjoying your wine as the chill breeze rustles the vines below. Soon, Lily and Jax come back with a small boat, and Adrian and Camille rejoin you on the patio. See, I enjoyed that. I actually did enjoy a non-diamond choice. I actually enjoyed the guy. Is this okay? It's the best we could find. It will do nicely, thank you. I've never stolen a boat before. Cross that off the bucket list, I guess. You have steal a boat on your bucket list? Technically, it's steal a rich person's yacht, but close enough. All of you, including Elias, get into the boat. Adrian picks up the oars to row. Mydiea is to the southwest of here. I'll help navigate. The rest of you act as lookouts. Aye, aye, Captain. The boat cuts through the water as Adrian rows. Night is eerie, quiet around you, save for the sound of the water. Jax nervously touches his sword hilt, and Camille is quiet as she scans the horizon. I don't think I've ever thought of the sea as creepy before. The call of vampire hunters tends to throw things into a certain perspective. You all should keep your voices down. Sound tends to carry across water. It's just Jax is about to say something snippy in reply. The hairs along your arms begin to stand on end. What? You look around and see a patrol boat on your right. Warn Adrian. Adrian, there's a patrol on the right. Adrian sees it and nods at you. Thanks for the warning. Easily turns the boat to the left, putting more distance between the boats before you can be spotted. Thank goodness there was only one. Soon, Elias points ahead. There! You can see the coast of the island, a craggly inlet with the beach. Where's the manor? It's just over that rise, but there will be patrols about, so we need to be careful. Adrian and Elias put the boat on the shore and join the rest of you as you crouch behind some craggy rocks. There should be a patrol coming about now. Just as he whispers the words, a small group of water soldiers come around the bend, holding crossbows. God, I'm just so jealous you got to be there for the raid on Seraphims. What was it like? Amazing. We killed so many freaks. Just wish we killed more. They'll patrol the beach, turn around, and make a circuit again. And we should take them out now, while we're out of sight. But we should take them out silently, so that more of them don't come to investigate. You all creep out from behind the rocks, advancing on the shoulders. When you trip over a rock... I didn't do it! I didn't fucking do it! Flail, balance, fall. Balance. Wobble a little, but are able to maintain your balance. Phew. To your left, Camila nods in approval. Adrian, Camila, and Elias sneak forward towards the soldiers. Beach is clear. Coming back around. As the soldiers turn, Adrian, Camila, and Elias strike out at the same time and punch the soldiers in the throats. As they clutch at their throats, Camila does a spin kick that sends one of the soldiers flying into a nearby rock. Adrian grabs another soldier and flings them over his shoulder to land in the sand, winding them. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Seriously, Lily. Lily grabs a soldier by the back of her neck and slams her chest down into her knee. Oh yeah, that felt good. Jax unsheaths a sword and advances on the shoulders. I've been waiting to do this. One of the soldiers begins to lift their crossbow. Jax, look out! Hearing your warning, Jax looks around, but it's too late to dodge the bolt that fires into his shoulder. Ah! Sorry. Undeterred by the attack, Jax rushes forward and snaps the neck of the soldier who aimed the crossbow. Adrian and Lily take care of the remaining soldiers as Lily checks their radios. They didn't call for backup. We should be clear. Good. Let's put on their uniforms. The group silently and swiftly strip the uniforms off the soldiers' bodies. Can I just say, pretty rad? I don't know, we're wearing the markings. It makes me feel sick. You'll feel better once you've cracked some skulls. I have to say, I agree with Jax. Your head does not fit this body, I'm just saying. Amy, you should change. We'll have less of a chance of being detected. Oh my god, are you f***ing serious right now? Oh god, really? Putting on a uniform will help you navigate the Order's compound and give you a better chance at survival. 25 diamonds. No. I think this uniform has blood on it, I'll pass. Suit yourself. Maybe we can pass you off as a prisoner or cleaning crew. How glamorous. With everyone changed, Elias turns to lead the way. You all follow him up a craggy rise and freeze when you see what's below. What the? In the middle of the island sits a massive compound, swarming with troops and workers. Cars come in and out as searchlights sweep the perimeter, ever watchful. Small matter, my ass. What the hell is this, Elias? Admittedly, it's been some time since I was last here, but I didn't expect. Inside you, Adrian lets out a tense breath. This isn't an outpost. It's our headquarters. We found the heart of the Order. Look, guys. Wearing that outfit meant nothing at the end of this book. Moving on! Thank you all for watching! Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I put a lot of effort into this. Hopefully you liked Elias's voice. Please let me know in the comment section below. Speaking of which, hey, guess what? Can I give you a suggestion? Can I give you a suggestion? I'm sure all of you are kind of upset about Nightbound. I'm sure all of you are upset about The Elementalist. I'm sure a lot of you are upset about Hero, Most Wanted, Veil of Secrets, and a lot of other books that have been canceled by Pixelberry. Can I give you guys a suggestion? Here's my suggestion, okay? Take it or leave it. Please stop spending money on this game. You can find content such as mine or other YouTubers on this platform, okay? You can know everything, every choice. I can literally link you walkthroughs of what everything will do. This is a way of speaking to Pixelberry and going, yo, you've crossed the line one too many times. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. I don't think you guys realize, I've heard so many excuses from the Choices fandom and those really diehard, like, people have Twitter accounts that are literally that are completely dominated and just, like, donation posts towards being pro-Pixelberry. Pixelberry can do no wrong. I'm just simply asking you to just stand up for what's right. Okay? Do you like wasting your time with bad books? I don't. Okay? There's a lot of other content that I could be covering. I'm just saying. With that being said, thank you all for watching. And at least we still have at least one good book left. Have a good one.